Not new to the channel, we have all kinds of stuff going on here. So, quick intro, I'm Tommy Shea. I'm here to the huge estate. We're here in Reno, Nevada. About 20 years ago, I had a stack of property deeds of trust that were taken, and they were taken by the bad side of my family and some corrupt officials. This gets real deep because something just happened, very serious, that's very detrimental to the channel and to my livelihood. So I made it known that there's a huge social bullying scheme concerning me and my estate, some people here in Reno. There's actual money that's been sent out. We have groups of people that are talking about me in a derogatory way in other countries, in other states. It's real bad. It's real widespread, and there's two different sides to it. We have a good side and we have a bad side. Unfortunately, a lot of people keep a false narrative of the bad side against me, and it's really hurt me in a bad way. So we're going to talk about this real quick and get it over with on the channel. I'm going to show you some things. This is a one-time deal because everything is moving fast. The other day I was approached on my messages on my phone with a FaceTime. It was a fake FaceTime from SteveWillDoIt. Steiny was in the background. They're on the jet. There was a bad connection, and it made me believe that it was real. Only because I've met Steve down in Vegas. I know Dana White. I've met a lot of people in that scene. Haven't met Steiny, but I know Bob Minery. So I know some people in that crew, but not everybody. But I know them enough to know that they just might contact me. No big deal. So I figured this was one of those cases. We go through messages. After the FaceTime, I figured, wow, this is real. This is cool. Finally, Steve reaches out to me. He hears the pleas and knows what's going on. I thought it was so cool. My dreams are coming true. Everything got shattered. 200 messages later, I was led to believe that there was a NELK podcast, SteveWillDoIt video. There was a foundation in Vegas with whatever he might be doing on a side venture. I was going through all these messages with this person, and I was really made to believe that this was Steve. We were trying to do something cool. We were trying to line up a little foundation, and I got scammed. I got suckered. I don't know what else to say. I thought it was a real Steve. I ended up sending him money for a podcast and for all types of other things that were directly related to my content and our content. And unfortunately, it was a scam. I am $4,000 in the hole, a little over $4,000. So it comes in the wake of this. As you see, I lost my job as a union carpenter. It comes in the wake of me making a comment on Facebook saying, hey, look, I'm literally homeless. I was born and raised in this town. I have this huge estate case. Everybody's doing a social bullying scheme. It's a huge secret to try and keep me down. It's a very weird, it's a bad situation. And I'm not working. I've been without work for like 7 years. I'm in this position where I'm at right now because I don't have any work. And I said there's a certain demographic who's ousting me from the job site. And that was a fact. You know, there's no denying that. 7 years ago, we had a problem with immigration. We had a problem with massive amounts of Hispanics on the job site. I happen to be the martyr that they all picked on. 7 years later, we have one Facebook post where I was like, look, I'm getting discriminated against by illegal Hispanics or those who side with the illegal Hispanics coming into this country in our industry, which is construction. The truth hurt. For some reason, the other side doesn't want to hear it. As much as we know it's a fact and this has happened, there's a huge group of people out there who just cannot communicate that correctly. Maybe because it hasn't happened to them, but this is a fact. I am a good dude with a solid background. I am really good at construction, and I just lost my career due to that demographic that has come in and created all kinds of havoc, which also has to do with my estate and people doing this social bullying scheme with these groups of people in other areas and actually handing out money. So this is the update. This is what's going on. All these messages, all these FaceTimes made me believe something wasn't real. I believed it. It has damaged me beyond belief. I have absolutely zero money. I don't even have money to eat. I don't even have my career now. We're writing an appeal. I have a letter from the superintendent going to the union. It's going to the appeals union up in Vegas. I have no idea what's going on. They don't have any of the messages. Everything was deleted before they could even copy. This is all words from people that don't make any sense. It was one Facebook post that wasn't even derogatory, and it's just a group of bad people down there in Vegas all doing bad stuff. Whether they might have somebody backing them, whether they have money, whether they have an idea they might get something out of hurting me, it's exactly what they're doing. We don't know if it's a couple fine chicks over in the side bullying the dudes. We don't know, but we're going to figure it out. This is the quick upload we have going on. It's seriously detrimental. I've been reaching out to all kinds of teams just to give me an honest answer or some type of response, and I haven't gotten anything. So I don't know what to say. It's not really a secret to me, as much as everybody else thinks it's a secret. Like I'm just here talking about things that that are delusional. This is all factual. This is all happening. We have this that happened over here. We have this that happened over here, and this is a result. I'm going to start bringing that to the channel a little bit, as much as I don't want to. But when I have thousands of people in secret chats about me, sending pictures and chats about me in public, really like creating a false narrative about me and then putting it out in public, we have a problem. We have officials involved with this. We have our country leaders involved with this. They all think it's a joke. They're all trying to put me off into this path that is not even, it's not even viewable. The path that they want me to go on isn't even an option because they're taking away all these other options. So now they're saying, well, he's not choosing the right path. Well, you're not giving me the right path to go off. I'm only getting hurt. I'm only getting damaged left and right. And it all comes back to, where's my 110 acres that they built $500,000 houses on here in Reno? Like, why is there so much money going out to people to create a social bullying scheme, but nobody actually knows who I am? They're just randomly pointing me out. That's the upload. I know it's different from our normal course of business on this channel. It could be different, but once again, this is just what position I'm put in. There aren't any YouTubers here in Reno, by the way. I'm literally the only one. There isn't going to be any content coming out of Reno ever that's good until I'm taken care of. I don't know how else to say it. There's no other way for me to tell you that. I'm not the guy who's going to sit back and just let somebody talk about me in the wrong way, damage me to the point to where I'm damaged now, and then think that it's okay. Like the other person might be in a better position, or that group of people might be in a better position than I am. They were all holding me down and talking about me in such a bad way for so many years. This is the result. Maybe I can reach out. Maybe I can actually have a life here. I don't know. We're going to throw this upload up and just get it out there so you know what's going on. Maybe you see my demeanor a little bit different, other than like hiding in the trunk of my car and playing games. I like to do good content. I like to bring stuff to the table that's productive. But it seems like everybody else wants to be non-productive by making my life miserable. And so I got to start voicing it. To date, I have been living in my car for 4 months. I don't have any money left. I got scammed by a fake SteveWillDoIt. Nobody is even reaching out. Everybody thinks it's a joke, and I don't know why. Hopefully that changes. And I lost my career job of 20 years. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how much more severe it could be. But we're going to put this up. That's not putting it up.